Hi, this is Elizabeth with Southern Embellishment. Hope y'all are doing great today. Just wanted to quickly do a share before this goes to a little 18-year-old happy birthday girl tomorrow. And I am loving doing these canvases. This is waxed canvas, and I got it off of shopping on Etsy, which I don't remember the name of the shop. I am so sorry, and I'm not home actually right now, so I wanted to do a video though before I gave this to the new owner. And but just go under wax canvas and it pulls up the shop, and it's just really sorry, got some of the fuzz on there. Really cool, and it's easy to work with. And I did a floral stitch with my sewing machine around the border. And I like the way, well, I'll show you the beads. I just did the seam binding. I punched holes with my big bite. Is that what it's called? Big bite? What's it called? Crocodile. Yeah, thank you. Crocodile. I dyed with Lindy's sprays the cotton thread and just punched the holes and tied it through the simple seam binding. Tied some beads on the end of the cotton thread. And I dyed this too. It's the exact same Lindy's color, but it does not match the same. And this is perfect with that. And I could not get the right color for this. I was a little disappointed with that. Got a little Arctic Cake Charm, little high heel shoe for her. She loves high heels. And then what I did is I just flapped this over, and then folded this back and ran the decorative floral stitch from my machine down the front. I've been having a lot of fun with these. They're very simple to make. I've made little tiny ones too. They're so cute. I'll be doing a video on soon. And this one has 5 signatures, and there's 10 pages each signature, 20 front and back each signature. So that would be 100 pages, right? Oh gosh, I'm tired today. So anyway, so I was going to take you through it real quick. It's very simple, but she wanted pinks and purples, and so that's what I tried to keep it with. And I want to make sure, I hope the light's not shining on that too much, as you can see. So she goes, her family goes to our church. She goes to church in Orlando. So I did put some songs. I have an old hymnal in here and some washi tape. Again, she wanted pink and purples, or that's her favorite color. She doesn't know that she's getting this yet, but her dad ordered it for her. Used the Tim Holtz dye for some of the little flowers, and from the same paper stash. And then I dyed I used 98-pound mixed media paper, because that way she can they wanted something she could put photos in, and so I thought, well, she could photo, she could draw, she could do watercolors. You know, it was heavy enough to handle whatever she wanted to do. So I dyed that with the pink lemonade Kool-Aid mix, and did some stamping, some washi tape, put some stickles on the little chandelier up there. And then here I did an envelope with some of the paper folded up inside of it, put little magnets on it so it can wrap around the paper. Nothing new. You've seen this before, I'm sure, but it wraps around and holds on, and that way she can use it however she wants to. That way she can give it away. I didn't want to tie it into the signatures in case she wanted to, you know, write on it and give a letter to a friend or something like that. So I wanted to make it very versatile so she can do with it what she wants. Some more stamping. And here, a little stamp that says Shine that I got, I bet you leave in the Michael's $1.50 bin. Just made some fun fiber paper clips. They told me that she liked rubber duckies. Well, I couldn't really, I didn't have a rubber duck stamp or a duck stamp. And, but they seemed to want that, so what I did was found these little stickers at Michael's. So I just left them in the package. I'm sorry, Joann's. I left them in the package and thought she could do with them what she wants, whether she wants to use it in the journal or do something else with them. So that's what that is. And then I took some of the paper stash, and well, this is a library card that my daughter tea-stained for me, and then just took some of the paper stash and the Tim Holtz tag die and made some tags for her to use. And so she's got plenty of places to journal her memories. She's going to be going to college, journal her memories, and a little stamp that all you do be done with love. But, and this, in the middle of, I think, 3 of the signatures, this was from an art, like an adult art page that you can color with markers or Copics or whatever. And so I took it out of I had a big tablet of them that I purchased at Michael's. And so I took 3 of them out and put them in the middle of the signature. And that way, you know how we all are when we're listening in school or whatever, we like to doodle. So I thought, well, she could draw on that or color or whatever, or marker, watercolors, whatever she wants to do. And life is a ticket to the greatest show on earth. And here it says hallelujah. And then I just used some of the ephemera pieces and put some fibers and little tabs. Nothing fancy, but I think she'll have a lot of fun with it. Some more washi tape throughout. Joggles.com. This is one of their little bubble stamps. A lot of fun and easy to do. And then my daughter made these banner paper clips for me. I appreciate that very much. And has the little banner there, some fibers and a flower. I like that. Some stamping around the edges, and then some more of the tags that I made out of the paper stash. This has it's actually thread sewn. You can't see it maybe, but it's got glitter, which she likes glitter, but it's got thread sewn around these little hellos, and even the hellos are like sewn into the cards. It's kind of cool. So that's there for her, and another song on that's the first signature. I love this page of the paper stash. And then here's the second signature, and I made pockets on this one. And in each of the signatures, I put one of these flowers on the first page. And these were in the paper stash also, cards. And I just rounded them with my with my envelope punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. I rounded all the edges of the signatures and papers and the ephemera and things. And I used the flowers as tuck spots to put more of these. And then that's got big graph paper on the back. And I tried to cover up where I used the brad for flower. I covered that up with either washi tape or one of these little quotes that was in the stash too. It's better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. I thought that was cool. And then in the haul that we got, that we are going to do a video on, we are trying to get it set up so we can. Again, it's in 3 different places, actually 4 now. It's in 4 different places. We're trying to pull it together and do a video on the big haul that we got from a garage sale that is just tremendous. But in that haul, they had these 3-dimensional stickers, puzzle pieces, and I thought that was cute. So I put those on there. Over here's another library card with a butterfly paper clip and some washi tape at the top. And it's a girl thing. And then I folded these again, these little pieces of paper and ephemera that was in there, and used them as tabs. Here's another one of the paper clips my daughter made that I think is so pretty. And she did the pinks and the purples with some fibers. And then here we have, I believe this is Tim Holtz, the postage stamp die, which I love. And these could be used, they can be used for journaling cards, they can be used for photos, just, I mean, so many things they could be used for, but I appreciate her cutting this out for me along with making these paper clips. There's actually 3 of us that are involved with Southern Embellishments. I had began Southern Embellishment, and then my middle daughter, I have 3 daughters. My middle daughter, Cora, joined me, and she does a lot of tremendous cards. So that if you visit our Etsy shop, the cards will be hers. I usually do the journals and stuff, and then my older daughter just joined us recently, and she does a lot of the digital downloads and different things like that. So there's 3 of us, and I'm so glad my daughters are part of it. We have a lot of fun doing it together. So we just kind of work together and have a great time. The father had asked me to put some of her favorite scriptures in here, so I just put it on regular white paper. But what I did was I spaced it out, and I'll explain this to them so they can explain it to her. She can actually use these as journaling pages. There's a set of 3, so that's actually 12 pages. There's, I think, 2 or 3 signatures. I put these in. And she can just write on here like a journal page. But the lines are scriptures that he wanted me to put in here. So on the Word program, I just did double columns and did narrow margins. And I believe the font was, I kept it at Times New Roman, even though I tried other fonts. That was the most readable, and I wanted to keep it readable. Space them 5 spaces apart, and the font size is, I believe, 10. I think it's a number 10. So, but I thought it was, she could just use it as journaling spots. Just use them as lines like that. So that's what that is. Just some more papers, whether she wants to put photos or draw or artwork, whatever she wants to do. Picture perfect. And then I added this. My daughter may see this and get very like, why'd you do that? But I have more. We found these little easels for like $1.50, I think. Or no, they were actually 70% off at Michael's. So they were just pennies, really. And the easels had these little calendars on them for 2016. And so I thought, oh, well, let me put, that's got the right colors, the pinks, the purple. So let me just put that in there. So I just put a little brad through it so she can, she can use it like this, and I just added that. Just anything I could find to add, and I made some of these out of the Tim Holtz die, and then this tag I thought was cute. Made it out of the Tim Holtz die, too. And then here's one of the 3-dimensional stickers. I'm sorry, I should hold this up, I guess. The 3-dimensional stickers out of the same stash that I got the little puzzle pieces out of. And I believe this one has pockets in it, too. There we go. And I put a song out of the old hymnal in that. And it's even got the little chords that they did it in. And another flower with, and I thought these were really pretty since she likes glitter. I am really into the gold and the white right now, and the silver and white. I think they're just beautiful. So I've got a little glittery right there, which she'll like. I keep laying it down, don't I? I really believe there are things nobody would see if I didn't photograph them. Keep that in mind when you're scrapbooking your memories. I think it's awesome. I always say you should write down things and take pictures. My husband's better at pictures. I'm better at writing. But I think pictures and writing our history is so important for our families. And, we wouldn't have the history of our nation if people hadn't written letters and hadn't kept journals. And let me see if I can move this box over here and help me hold this up. I always said, write it down, because if they didn't have these things written down, we wouldn't have the history we have, whether in our particular family or as a nation, a world, country, whatever. Here's a little butterfly paper clip with 3 more of the tags. This was just a little tiny frame. It actually had a number in it, and I just took the number out, but I thought that was cute. And then here on the other side is another one of the picture mats, photo mats, I'm sorry, and the library card. I didn't put a lot of grunge in here because it really wasn't a grunge thing. It's hard for me to do because I like the grunge, but I like a bunch of stuff. So here was in the haul that we got in that same paper stash and stickers. It had these little quotation marks. I thought that was cute. And then my daughter made these. This is the coolest die. If you're wondering what die should you get this one. It's really cool. It's the Tim Holtz. It's 2 dies actually. It's the postage stamp die, but I think you put these in the let me see if I can get it real quick. Be right back. So I want to show you this, and some of you may already have it, but this is actually 2 Tim Holtz dies, but you do it, you run it through your Big Shot or whatever you have at the same time. It is the movers and shapers. It's repositional magnetic die, and it really doesn't say as far as a name on it. The number is 658560, but it looks like a clipboard. The top of the clipboard, and then a little piece down here. This is looks like a post. It's big. Look, this is, as you can see, it's pretty big. It's not like a little tiny postage stamp. But what this does, you put it right here. You put this. This is like the postage stamp die. Okay, that's the postage stamp frame, which makes great photo mats. And then this is the mover and shapers die of the mini clipboard, and you can put it in other dies and use it. And what you can do is, or if you have the magnetic tray, which we don't, but you can move it and make it different sizes. But this is great. The way I saw it demoed was they made it so it fit a gift card in it. But we made it and it fits some ephemera in there. But what you do, you have to be careful. It's connected right here, but you just bend this forward, then bend this out, and then I took the small end of a chopstick and put it and rounded the corners top, and then you pull this out and do the same thing. And then I just slid some ephemera pieces, journaling cards in there. But it is the coolest die. But you can do it on cards or whatever for gift cards. You can move this, whether you get the magnetic tray or your other magnet mover and shapers dies, and just adjust it however you want. You could do it the opposite way if there's room. I don't know that there is, but just give you an idea if you had something larger. So it's a really cool die. I love it. When I saw him demo it, I think it was a demo video at a CHA, and I thought, oh, I've got to get that. I'm so glad I did. We really enjoyed it. So that's what that is. I would suggest getting that. I just paper clipped all of these together. Okay. Fumble fingers. Alrighty. I'm taking too much time for this video. I'm sorry. Here's the other doodle page that she can... I hope you can see... Can you see the lines on there that it's got a pattern in there that she can use markers, Copics, or watercolors, or just colored pencils, whatever. Things that make me smile. Here's another one of the envelopes that I used the We Are Memory Keeper envelope punch board. Put some of the Kool-Aid dyed paper in there, and again put the magnets. I cover the magnets, and I'm sure you already know this, but I took the coordinating paper and covered the magnets. If you don't, what I have found with paper especially, the magnets are so strong they stick together, and you have to pry them apart, and then it tears the paper usually, because I did try that one time without covering it. But, you know, of course you could put it down in here instead of covering it if you want, but you still have to have a cover up here. So I just did this and you know, switched this is two-sided paper, so I just switched it around. But that way there's no tearing it or anything. It comes apart, but it's still strong enough to attach to the page and hold on to that. So I like that. But I definitely, you need to cover it, or you're just fighting with the magnets to get them apart. And this is a quote. It says, "So live that your memories will be part of your happiness." And then we go to the third journal spot with pocket. And I'll just try to go through a little quicker and show you some of the journaling cards. Hello, friend. Hey, you. And then some more of these out of the paper stash that these are double-sided paper, but she could still put pictures or journal on it. I thought that was pretty with the gold. Love you. Another flower. That's our other camera went kaput on us, so the format will be a little different on this. I'm using my phone, so I hope you can still see it okay. And I'll hurry through the last two signatures. We're almost done. Butterflies and stamping, and then another one is little frames. And then I like the stamp, "I'm going to make everything around me beautiful. That will be my life." I thought that was nice. A little prom dress. More of the Bible scripture journaling pages. I believe the last of the envelopes with the dyed Kool-Aid paper in them. Little bee over here, and then the wonky house. This is from Joggles also. I would say joggles.com, joggles.com. Give them a visit. She's got great videos. She's got awesome stamps that she does herself. Then they have other products too that I think it's 15% off is their normal price, 15% off retail. So it's worth going, and then they have sales and things like that. So it's worth going, giving them. And she's got a whole set of houses. Each one are different. They're called wonky houses. I think they're cute. And then in the back here at the end of this is another library card. Follow your heart. You sparkle and shine. Do small things with a great heart. That's out of the same paper stash, which I got. I believe I already said that, but I can't remember the name of it. But I got it at Hobby Lobby, and you'll recognize it because it has. You'll see these pictures and the paper in there. The last signature and library card. These that were in the paper stash. Best day, right now, real life, and joy. And one of the Tim Holtz flower dies. I think that's Tattered Florals. And then this is another one of the photo mats with a little paper clip with just lace on it, a butterfly. 3 more of the, this has got some glitter. Now this isn't sewed like the other one, it's just got some glitter on the bird. But 3 more out of the paper stash with the Tim Holtz, using the Tim Holtz tag die. Oh. And here's the last of the doodle pages where she can use markers or whatever and do that. And then here's the other banner that my daughter made, the paper clip banner with little purple buttons, white flowers, purple buttons, with 3 more of the photo mat, postage die photo mat, or journaling spots, however she chooses to use them. And Stephanie, if you ever watch this video, happy birthday, by the way, and washi tape. And I thought this was really cute. Let me try to move it so the light doesn't, I don't know if the light's shining on it, but it's silver and pink. Just a little arrow out of that same stash that we got in our haul from the garage sale. And I like that real well. Now, I want to say something about these real quick. And that is, they were old, like they'd been, the woman had them for a while. And so when you peeled off the backing, the sticky stuff was not real sticky. So I just took a little bit of glossy accents and glued them up. Or glued them on. So you can still use that. Some of our rub-ons haven't been working real well, but we just take and glue them on and they're fine. So you can still use it. So don't worry if things get a little bit aged, you can still use them. And I think that's still updated and very nice. I thought this was cute. I don't know if you can see all the sparkles, little glass of lemonade, One Fine Day, and Walk Barefoot in the Grass. Now, actually, these were from a 4x6 paper stash that I had, and I just thought they went with the color theme, and I thought they were really cute. I love the glass of lemonade. And then I just put one of these little tiny pink clips on there. Here's another set of those quotation marks in the black and white. Little quote right there, and then another pocket which is empty, but I'm sure she'll find plenty of stuff at college to fill it with. And that's the end of it. And some of the fibers I've got on the canvas. Sorry about that. It really is clean. It just has some of the fibers. So that is my canvas journal for a friend of mine that is turning 18 tomorrow. And her dad ordered this for her. And again, if you get to use some of this waxed canvas, it is so easy to work with, so durable, and it's just a lot of fun. I'm enjoying making journals with leather and with this canvas. So hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. We are definitely doing a giveaway. I know I keep saying that, but we are getting a giveaway ready. We've been doing a lot of remodeling work at our church. We've had to do some stuff personally, so we've just got hung up. But we do have a giveaway that we will be bringing to you shortly. So subscribe, like our Facebook page, and leave any comments or questions you have, and we'll be glad to get back with you. Have a great day.